Good evening, wrestling fans. The work week is in the books. It's officially the weekend. Hope you all had a good week. It's now time to enjoy the weekend. Well, it's Friday night, and that means one thing. It's an edition of WWE Friday Night Smackdown on the USA Network. Well, WWE is back in the States after their European tour. Tonight's SmackDown is taking place in Chicago, Illinois. Here is what's on tap tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. We're going to have John Cena to appear on tonight's SmackDown. And from what I heard on social media, he posted a tweet on Twitter saying that this will be his final SmackDown appearance, which means all his remaining appearances or / dates are going to be either Raw or POEs. So tonight will be the final time that you see John Cena on SmackDown, because the rest of his dates, what's left, are going to be either on Raw or on a POE. So I expect him to be on tonight's SmackDown. Very curious of what he has to say and what's on his mind. We're going to have Mita versus Julia for the Women's United States Championship. Now, the reason why Mita has this match against Julia for the Women's US title is that Mita defeated Katana Jordan last week. So she earned a shot against Julia for the United States Championship match. This should be an exciting one and a fun match. I'm sure Michin and Julia will put on a good performance in the ring tonight. We'll love to see Michin win tonight and win the United States Championship. But we'll see what happens. But it should be a good match no matter who wins the match. Sami Zayn is expected to be on tonight's SmackDown. Very curious of what he has to say on tonight's SmackDown after defeating Sasha Cola last week on SmackDown and becoming the new United States Championship. So I'm very curious of what he has to say tonight. Becky Lynch is expected to be on tonight's SmackDown and is expected to do a promo segment. Very curious of what she has to say tonight and what's on her mind after her promo segment with CM Punk. So I'm very curious what she has to say. We're also going to have a Drew McIntyre / Randy Orton promo segment. Very curious of what these two have to say tonight. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see a match between Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre. Possibly at WrestlePalooza or a future SmackDown. But I'm very curious of what these two have to say and whether these two will have a match against each other. If that is the case, and they do have matches against each other, whether it's at WrestlePalooza or future SmackDown, I'm sure the match will be great. So I'm very curious what Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton have to say tonight. And we're going to have Aleister Black versus Damian Priest. This should be an exciting match as well. I'm sure both Aleister Black and Damian Priest will put on a very good match tonight. Now, I expect that the viewership number will be sky high tonight and be through the roof. And a lot of wrestling fans are expected to tune in to tonight's SmackDown. A couple of reasons. It's been reported by sources by Fightful and other wrestling outlets that Brock Lesnar is expected in Chicago and is apparently going to make his return tonight. So supposedly he's expected to be on SmackDown tonight, from what I'm hearing, by Fightful and other wrestling outlets. Also, there's a good possibility that we're we're going to get CM Punk making an appearance tonight, and the possibility of returning and the long-awaited returning of AJ Lee. So, because it's only fitting because tonight's SmackDown is in Chicago, Illinois, and they both live in Chicago, Illinois. Now, most likely we'll get CM Punk tonight because it's his own town. But there's a good possibility that we might get the return from AJ Lee. If that is the case, she's going to get a huge pop tonight. The fans are going to erupt if she shows up tonight. Because wrestling fans have been wanting for years for AJ Lee to come out of retirement and make a return to WWE. So tonight's SmackDown is going to have a huge viewership number tonight. It's going to be through the roof. Plus, it's a busy SmackDown. So I expect tonight's SmackDown to be unpredictable and exciting and fun. So I'm looking forward to watching tonight's SmackDown. It's be a fun show. I plan on watching it tonight. For those of you who are watching it, and I know many of you are planning on watching tonight, enjoy the show. And I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that AJ Lee makes a much anticipated return to our SmackDown. And we all know her return is imminent because it's been reported by a Fightful and other wrestling outlets that she signed some sort of deal with WWE to come back. The only question is, when was to make this return? Will it be to on SmackDown or will it be at WrestlePalooza? Because it looks like they're setting up this mixed tag team match between Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch versus CM Punk and AJ Lee. So the only question is, it's not a question of when, not a question of if, but when will AJ make her return? Tonight on SmackDown or at WrestlePalooza? So we gotta see what happens. But it should be a great SmackDown tonight. There's lots of stuff planned. I'm looking forward to watching as well. Everyone enjoy tonight's SmackDown. And those who can't watch SmackDown and have other plans for tonight, enjoy a Friday night. Before I end this video, please, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to grow my channel with subscribers, so if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. That'd be greatly appreciated. Hope you have a great Friday evening to kick off your weekend.